Welcome back to more Black Mirror. In week 3 of our run to October. What do we have in store for week 4? Not sure there's anything else we can mess with here. Oh.
I'm tired, but I won't rest yet. Robert's diploma in medicine.
So we learned from the middle bookshelf there in the last video that 1120 was the year prior to the building of the foundation of the castle. So let's try 1120. Secret passage opens.
A secret bookcase. Robert had more secrets than anyone would have suspected.
Alright, and then when we held up the paper to the lights out there, we got 63081. No way to go backwards, apparently.
This is the right combination. It must be very old.
Dear Samuel, it was not easy for me to find fitting words for these first lines that I hope you are reading.
As well as it was not easy to find out where you were living. I hope that my letter will reach your hands as soon as possible, as there is not much time left. Since your departure, I have contributed all my efforts and endless hours of sleepless nights looking for the truth about our family. I feel that I'm already very close to beholding its full face, and I am concerned that I might not have the strength to look at it alone. Therefore I am turning to you, Samuel, for I know that you will hear out my plea. In this envelope, you will find the ancient ring of our heritage. It is very important that you always have it with you. Take extraordinary care of it. I will explain everything when you arrive. Please return to our manor and help me. I know my time is closing in. I can feel it. I am afraid.
William knew something, but now there's no way to find out what. Maybe I could have helped him if I had received the letter on time. I hope you're frying in hell. Can you hear me, Robert?
Samuel's getting pissed off. I don't blame him.
May 2nd. Tomorrow I will visit Dr. Herman in the morgue. If he understands what I wrote to him in my letters, it shouldn't be too hard to convince him.
I think he's my man. May 3. The visit to Herman fulfilled my expectations. Our secret agreement will make further progress in my research much easier. It did not take much effort to convince him to cooperate, just as I expected. Herman understands that science and research of novel concepts sometimes demands sacrifices. He agreed to take care of the first delivery tomorrow already, which suits my plans perfectly. If it were not for him, I do not know how it would be possible for me to keep on disposing of those damn bodies. Letting a few corpses disappear without a trace certainly will not be a problem for him as a pathologist. Last, I can resume work on the tests. May 8th. Previous tests were no use, and several months of work turned out completely futile. God's sake, where could I have made a mistake? Where? Calculated all the components almost 1,000 times, and just haven't a clue as to what could be wrong. It's starting to make me tired. It's taking much too long, and with every new day, I'm afraid that someone will find out. It is with great luck that I convinced Herman to cooperate at the right moment. Either I improve the composition of the substance, or raise doses as they are. Otherwise, I cannot proceed further. Yes, that's it. The composition is correct. I merely require to raise the dosage. Yes! Should have started sooner with them. Oh, I will raise the concentration by 100%. May 9. Administered the higher concentrate to 2 subjects. I have to wait several days before I can make accurate measurements. At least I can now take a rest from all the figures and calculations. May 12. I thought I would not have to take any notes for the next few days, but I had a word with James today. He was acting differently than usual, and spoke about things that must never come to light. He knows too much about the methods of my research and can expose me. And worse, they would believe him. Do not know what to do now. Locked in that cell of his, he's trying to corner me. How ironic. Never before have I considered direct violence. But he is a threat to all my efforts and everything that I have achieved. May 13. Things are apparently worse than I thought. The head nurse spoke to James, and she herself suggested to me that we should release him for some time. It was quite an effort to convince her that James must stay where he is because of his condition. I have no clue what he told her to make her believe him, but I'm afraid he may tell her everything next time. Must not happen. He is not the fool I thought he was. I have to get rid of him somehow. May 15. Everything I once held firm in my hands is beginning to crumble and fall like a house of cards. Higher doses have had no effect. I verified all the measurements twice. Do not know how to continue. The whole affair with James refuses resolution. He must never be allowed to return to Black Mirror. Do what has to be done. There is only one possibility left. Only one solution. I will dispense with the calculations and raise the ratio of the effective substance by another 100%. I know whose veins I will inject the serum into this time.
Herman helped Robert hide the results of his experiments. The bodies of the patients would end up in his morgue, and no one was to find out.
That's the point. Oh shit, more literature? Fuck me.
I, William Gordon, have decided to bequeath my possessions as follows. To my dear Victoria, I give and will all my personal possessions, the family jewels and valuables, as they righteously belong to her, to her heirs and assigns forever. To my grandson, Samuel Gordon, I hereby transfer the ownership. William Gordon.
William's last will was apparently meant to stay hidden from everyone. Robert, I see now I didn't know you at all, you bloody beast.
Sorry about the little jump in video there.
It's a 3.5 millimeter. I have no clue what's in them. A chemical. There are dates on the labels, month after month.
All right, think we got all we can from here for now. The rinks.
May I speak with you for a while, Victoria?
Of
Victoria, I was in Robert's study and I saw a picture of a man that I had never seen before. Is it someone from our family?
a picture? You shouldn't have entered that room, Samuel. Robert does not like anyone to go in there, not even me.
I merely tried to find something that would help us figure out where Robert could be. His things are all in order.
Oh, good. He would be angry if he found out that you had been in his study. That picture is a portrait of our ancestor, Lothar Gordon. It was he who founded the sanatorium where Robert works.
And when was that?
Some 200 years ago. I'm not exactly certain.
Ashbury has been a hospital of some kind for quite some time. Tell me more about Lothar Gordon.
He was chief doctor in a hospital for the mentally disordered for many years. In those days, however, they did not speak about therapy or medication. He would probably have carried on with his work if he had not fallen ill.
What was his ailment?
Over time, that place completely absorbed him. All those mad minds that he was spending days and nights with. In the end, he broke down, and his mind succumbed to insanity too. He died as one of those he was helping. A truly sad end.
When Lothar died, where did they bury him?
I see you are testing my memory. As far as I know, his body remained there as he wished. They buried him in a modest grave behind the sanatorium. Later, that place turned into a graveyard. Many who died within the walls of the sanatorium found their rest there.
What was in the Ashbury building before it became a sanatorium?
I have no idea. I was never interested in that place. Why are you asking about such a thing, Samuel?
I just wanted to know. It's not important.
I think on one occasion, Robert mentioned there used to be a hospital for cholera patients there. That building has a terrible past indeed. Would you please excuse me now, Samuel?
All right, back to Ashbury.
It's Samuel Gordon. Please, open the gate. There's no reason to talk.
Fine, don't talk to her then.
Louis Bate, 1852. Evelyn, our dear daughter, buried before her 12th birthday. Let her soul find the resting place it couldn't have in this world. The Gordon coat of arms. That's likely the grave I'm looking for. I need to remove the shrub first.
Goddamn shrubberies.
A pair of gardening scissors. I hadn't noticed it before.
Of course. And they're broken.
It's broken.
Ah. Up here. Good as new. Could cut off a head with these.
The lid is too heavy. I cannot move it.
Let's check out the dark corner.
Trash, junk, and garbage.
Oh, it wouldn't still be red if there was
Rob.
trash,
I'll
junk,
take
and
it.
garbage in there. It's the biggest help in this game is recognizing if the cursor turns red. You know there's a good chance there's still something to do there. But you do have to walk around and find them. Find those hot spots.
There are no names on these, just illegible remains of memorial epitaphs. Oh no, the grave is empty.
Holy
How
shit.
did I obtain the fourth key? I can't stop now. I must carry on.
I want to know where my fucking relative is. I have questions.
May I speak with you?
Sure.
Does that bitch got a choice? Not really.
Tell me, the old graveyard at the back of the sanatorium, has it always been administered by Ashbury?
Yes, as far as I know, it has belonged to Ashbury for at least the past 100 years.
And before that?
Prior to that, it was part of the Wormhill Parish, I believe. But as I said, that was a very long time ago.
Thank you. That's enough. So, The old graveyard was administered by the Wormhill Parish.
That's all. Thanks.
Back to the mighty chapel, the mighty church, whatever the fuck you want to call this vicarage. Vicarage? Not too familiar with that word.
Father Frederick,
Yes?
can I speak with...
Certain.
I need to research one of my ancestors. Can you help me?
I would be happy to help you, but I sense that something is troubling you. Would you like to discuss it? You would relieve your soul. Believe me.
You are kind, Father, but I have come for a different reason. I promise. I will return again when I have finished what I must.
Very well, then. What do you require from a servant of the Lord?
I need to figure out where the remains of Lothar Gordon are preserved. I suspect there might be a record of it in the chronicle of the parish.
Our chronicles reach far into the past. I believe I should be able to find the information you need. Please, come back later. It's going to take me a while to locate the record.
Thank you, Father.
Alright, it's another one of those bullshit deals where we have to go and walk around a bunch of screens before he will talk to us. So it's just wasting time. I'm just going to pause the camera until we are able to talk to him. Alright, let's see if Padre here has any info.
Father?
Yes, my
Can I disturb you? Have you found anything in the old chronicles yet, Father? It's very important to me.
Not yet. You need
Son
to
of
be
a
patient,
bitch.
my son.
I'll come back.
Well, I decided to take a stop in the pub over here.
Pub is deserted. Where is everyone, Harry?
Everyone's probably staying at home. The weather is ghastly today. In fact, I'm not even surprised.
I don't know if these things are on a timer or if they're on amount of screens you've gone through. But I sure would fucking love to know the answer.
Father,
Where's the ticker on this shit?
Not yet.
Fuck me running.
Lothar Gordon was the father of
Finally.
Thomas Gordon, who was the father of William. His remains were buried near Ashbury, as per his last wishes.
In Ashbury?
After some time, however, his body was cremated and transferred into one of your family tombs in the graveyard of the vicarage. That is where it is resting now.
Thanks, Father. You have been a great help.
You need not thank me. I am happy to have a look at the chronicles.
Alright. Got her past that part. I gotta save. I'll never want to do that again. One of the crypts is opened.
The crypt.
Is anyone there?
Who's there this late at night?
Yo, mama.
Is it you? What are you doing
It is
here?
me. It is I.
That's none of your business. What are you doing here in our family tomb?
Well, I'm fixing something. Look, feel free to walk around here at night. I'm not going to stop you. But leave me to my work. Not everyone feels like staying awake all night. I have to get this done by tomorrow. So do you want anything, or are you wasting my time?
So what exactly are you doing in our tomb?
Like I said, I have to fix something. Are you going to watch me working, or what?
No. Actually, I need something from you.
Really? Well, I don't think I feel like helping you with anything right now. I have enough to do myself.
You don't need to do anything. I would just like to have a look inside. I'm looking for the remains of Lothar Gordon, and this is the last place possible.
Why not just come back in the morning? I don't want you messing about there at the moment.
All right. So how about you go have a look yourself? I really need this urn.
Sure, I could do that, but I would need a good reason, if you know what I mean.
Will £20 be good enough reason?
Yeah, I guess it could be. I'll have a look in there. Did you say Lothar?
Exactly.
Right. Wait here. It's going to take a while before I find it. All right, I found it. Here it is. I'm not going to ask why you've come for it at this hour.
Well, don't.
This settles our agreement. I'm going back to my work. And leave me alone now. I need to finish here.
I'll leave you to your work.
Good. The sooner I get to my bed, the better.
That's a man that loves his job.
The flashlight might come in handy in this darkness. Old runes and Latin words are carved around the area.
There's another one of
Just
the keys
one more
inside
key
the urn.
left. Williams.
Now we just need to get
There's
Williams'
only
key.
one way to obtain it. I feel the thought, but I have no choice. I must finish what I have begun. God forgive me. The ground hasn't hardened yet. What is it I am saying?
We digging this motherfucker up.
The ground had what?
Take your time, Samuel. No rush.
It's too dark. I can't see anything in there. Nothing's carved in the cross. It's too dark.
How far right can we go?
It's too dark. A shovel is lying on the heap.
All right, we got a shovel. Let's start digging. Sorry, Billy.
Got to get rid of the gravedigger first.
Oh, Jesus.
Peg is holding the door open.
Not for long.
It's holding the metal door open.
Whoops. You're going to be working in there a long time.
He won't be getting out easily.
Holy shit. Rude.
Forgive me, William. I had to do it. Fifth key, the last one.
All right, I don't got time to bury you back, so.
Our carriage. Somebody must have come to the vicarage. Victoria? I'll have a look in the church. That was Bates. What is he doing here? Why did he go to the confessional in such a hurry? I must find out somehow. Someone is coming. Most likely Father Frederick.
I heard footsteps a minute ago. Did someone come in before you?
I didn't see anyone. You must have heard me.
Perhaps you were right. Is there some way I can help you?
No, Father. Thank you.
In that case, I will depart.
haunted by a terrible secret. I know who has caused all this evil. I know who killed those people. I can no longer bear keeping this secret to myself, so I must confess. I saw him sneaking through the night, covered by the darkness. His palms, they were stained with blood, a terrible sight. I hid quickly so that he would not see me. When I briefly looked into his face, I was stunned with awe. I still have his expression before my eyes. All this time, I remained silent. I could not tell anyone. They would not believe me anyway. Even I would not believe it if I had not seen his face with my own eyes. I am afraid of pronouncing his name, Father.
Do go on, son.
I know the devil has many faces. That night I saw one of them. The face was that of the Lord of Castle Black Mirror, the youngest of the family, Samuel Gordon.
That must be the hair of the murderer. The murderer has black hair.
He kept saying that he hadn't killed him. That's what he was saying. He said he knew who killed him. That he knew.
Of your blood, others will rise with your name, bearing my curse. One of your heirs will convert 5 souls of 5 mortals. This will be the catalyst to bring my anger back to life. And I will return. When your days have ended, there will be no one to stop me.
Oh shit. Did you all know who it was?
God, forgive him his sins.